Hi everyone, this is Brad Hager. Cheers. Now I know you're probably looking at me right now saying, what the heck? Is Brad getting ready to go into a bender here? No guys, this is not happy hour. Matter of fact, this is not alcohol. What this is distilled water. And I want to come on today and make a quick little point and illustration to you, especially in our business as it applies to nutrition and CBD. We all know that water is vital to our bodies. They say that you can live a month without food, but you can't live 3 days without water, right? We all know that water has a number of functions in our body, obviously to hydrate us. One of the biggest functions is to detox the body and get all of the chemicals and the bad things that we eat from our air we breathe, the foods and beverages that we drink. Another big thing is also to send to the cells oxygen to the cells, so our body can stay healthy, stay oxygenated. And the final thing, or one of the final things, is to send nutrition to all the cells throughout our body, right? We have over 37 trillion cells in our body, and they need to be receiving nutrition, and water does that. Our bodies are made of 60%, over 60% water, and many of our vital organs like our brain, our lungs, our kidneys are over 80% water. So again, our bodies can't live without water. It plays a vital part in our anatomy and the biology of the body, right? Okay, but here's what I want to share with you today. Most of us know, if you're in our business, you probably already know that the body is designed to take CBD. This plant that's been used for over 10,000 years, is in each one of our bodies, every man, woman, child, plant, animal even has CBD receptors. We have 34 CBD receptors on every one of our 37 trillion cells. Now do the math on that, right? So we're designed to take CBD, but it doesn't matter that our water is designed to move and is the natural delivery system for nutrition. It doesn't matter that we have 37 trillion cells and each have 34 CBD receptors if the CBD can't be absorbed. So what I want to do here real quickly is give you an illustration. These are, again, distilled water. And so what I wanted to do here is show you the difference of using CILI CBD from an absorption standpoint or a regular CBD. Now I took the label off this. I don't want to, not here to put down anybody else's company, but let me just share with you real quickly. This is normally $69 to $199 an ounce with most companies. I was looking online at one the other day, $130 for a 1 ounce bottle. Another one's $149. And so let me share with you, if you take this, normally when you take a CBD by a tincture, you see the oil there, right? You can see that a little bit. If I put that oil into this martini glass of water, that's one dosage, right? And if you can see here, matter of fact, let me bring this up so you can see it. You see the oil floating on the top right there? It's not mixing in, right? I don't want to pour this out, but you can see it right there, the yellow oil, that's the CBD oil. Oil and water don't mix, right? So that's what normal CBD does, is when you put it in the body's favorite thing, and it's the number one natural carrier for nutrition in the body is water. And so now if you take and this is a brand new bottle, and didn't want anybody to think I just put water in the bottle. Here's, I just took the tab off. This is a brand new bottle of CILI Switch, which is not only CBD, this has CBD and CBG, over 90 vitamins, minerals, nootropics, electrolytes, and primary adaptogens, things like curcumin, things like ashwagandha, sarsaparilla, MSM, resveratrol, and such as that, as well as all the minerals pretty much in the periodic table. So let me show you how this is. So if you take our dosage is a capful, which this capful is 5 milliliters. 5 times the volume of what I just did. So when you take this here, you got 5 times more volume going in. Take a look at this, okay? See the difference? There's nothing there, right? There's nothing sitting on the top. There's nothing floating, right? And so when you look at that, I mean, which would you rather put in your body? Would you rather put in this that looks like that and that's not digesting, that's not absorbing, or would you rather put something in there that's pure? We surmise that we have the purest, most bioavailable and fastest acting CBD and CBG products on the planet. This kind of lends to that a little bit. But what if you say, look, I'm taking this and it's not working, I need to take a little bit more. What if you wanted to take the same amount of 5 milliliters, and that means you have to put 5 times the amount in here? Take a look at this. Now you put 5 times more in here, and it really starts to get nasty. All right, so that's three of them. And this is the fourth, that's the fourth, and this is the fifth. to get what, and you're not even getting what we're getting here because this is not absorption, obviously, and you're not getting the CBG or the vitamins and minerals, but take a look at that now. I mean, that's getting pretty nasty looking, pretty gross looking, right? And so, but what if you wanted to take 5 times more swish? Matter of fact, I'm not even gonna take it and pour it in. Just look at this, guys. You can pour the whole, half the bottle in there, or the whole bottle, and you can see the clarity, folks. And it's not floating on top. You can't take too much of our product. You can drink the whole bottle if you want. Take it all. It tastes great. If you take too much, anything that you don't need is going to pass through, right? But I mean, can you imagine even drinking a whole ounce of this, let alone 6 ounces, right? And so you can kind of see the difference in what we're doing here, guys. Matter of fact, in traditional CBD like this, when you take it, it's got to go down the GI tract, goes in the mouth, down the GI tract, into the digestive system. Once it stays in the digestive system, most of it passes. About 10 or 15% remains. And that remains, it has to go to the liver. And we all know what the liver's function is in the body, right? The liver's function in the human body is to cleanse the blood that came from the digestive system, right? And filter it out, right? So what happens is this blood, this product here has to be cleansed. And it's only about 10 or 15% that even makes it through, right? So when you take this, you only get about 10%, 10 or 15%. But you may have read that article. If you hadn't read it, you can go to June the 18th, 2019, 1 year ago, a little over a year ago, and put it in a Google search, and you'll see Forbes magazine did an article a little over a year ago about how CBD oil, what we're looking at here, causes liver damage, right? And so our products bypass the liver and the GI tract, go straight into the bloodstream in less than a minute. We surmise that there's 99% absorption in less than a minute, right? And take as much as you want, as little as you want, no side effects, no after effects, but just as equally as important as the purity is the fact of the cost and the affordability, right? And so when you look at this, this is usually $69 to $199 again per ounce, all right? This is 6 ounces at $55 wholesale. You divide that by ounces, and that ends up being $9 an ounce for vitamins, minerals, curcumin, ashwagandha, CBD, CBG, 99% absorption versus 69 to 199 with about 10% absorption, looking like that. So when you get into people that say, well, I'm already taking CBD or CBG, and mine's better or mine's whatever the case may be, just say, hey, let's put it to the test. Come and meet with me. Come and sit down with me. Bring yours, I'll bring mine. Let's put it to the test. Does yours sink or swim? Pretty simple. Does it sink or does it swim? You can see it right there. It's not swimming. It's not sinking. It's just sitting there floating across the top, right? It's just not so. So if it was pure and natural, it would be just like this. Okay. So hopefully you enjoy this little illustration here, and it's just great to use around other people and to again somewhat prove. Oil and water don't mix, we know that, and improve air absorption. And so I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'm going to have a couple, no, I don't think so. I'm going to have a Ztini and enjoy the rest of the day. Talk to you later.